It's been so long since I've seen you. Where were you? I missed you. Enemy attacks are much stronger. Enemies and items appear in different locations. Alright. Yeah, I get it, Jill. You're having a nightmare. Come on. I'm a little surprised the noir filter isn't an option, since they most likely have it in-game somewhere, since, you know, that bit's noir and the other nightmare's noir. Who needs the lights on? I like it dark. Like my soul. Except for this, where I have to turn the lights on. I want more outfits to wear. Let me play dress-up game. Should have played Animal Crossing. Only somewhat half joked.
Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking?
What the hell is that thing?
My dick? Good story, bro.
Gotta get out of here.
Oh, I forgot to look and see if Jill has pinups. Damn it.
What the hell? No way.
This part's actually kind of funny if you're skipping the cutscenes, because you just keep running forward like 3 feet, and then something explodes or Nemesis just comes out of another wall. And while that's pretty much just what's happening in the story, even with the cutscenes, it's funny to see it all put together like that.
What the fuck?
Fuck. Barry?
Jill? Over here!
Brad!
Barry!
You
Your
okay?
name's Barry.
What was that thing?
How did this all happen so fast?
That actually
I don't
sounds
know.
fun. I might
One
rewatch,
fucked up thing always leads to another.
fuck, what was that
It's like
called?
Arclay on
Whenever
steroids.
Michael played Revelations. Roleplay? Is that what it was?
Hey! Hey, wait! Down here! God damn it!
Man, I can definitely feel my headache coming back from before the stream. I might call the stream early today at some point.
I'm sorry, Brad.
Then Brad went to go live on a farm. He lived happily forever after, with a lot of room to run around in, nice sunny weather, plenty of food. Sweet extra zombie right there, game.
Down there! Get to the parking garage roof!
I'm a little worried because several of the zombies would basically almost instant kill me unless I immediately started mashing on hardcore.
Don't come any closer!
So this will be
Hey,
interesting.
come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
Real quick, what other records do I have? Anyway. Share one for beating Nightmare. Let me see. 24 more people with a shotgun. 28 more with a grenade launcher. That's 16,500. I was at like what, 38? The rocket launcher was 64. 48, 56, So another 8K after those. The Magnum. I might grind kills with the Magnum near the end of this run, just to make sure I can get the infinite ammo rocket launcher.
The parking garage isn't far. I can take it.
And again, real quick, I'm sure there's one for beating Nightmare. Just for like... That's probably it, which is another 3K. Yeah, happy game, I picked it up. I should actually keep that just because this gun will actually use that. Also, it perfectly fits into the clip, and now I've got that spot back. Woody! And this guy breaks that little box on Nightmare. Would be funny.
Shit!
See, I feel like I've got Jill's dodge down. It's just Carlos. I do not understand this thing. His dodge. His counter dodge thing. Helicopter! Oh no!
Start, damn it!
What
It's my
cheesy
turn,
bullshit.
bitch.
It's perfect for Resident Evil. I'm a little upset they don't use it more. I guess I'll back away. I don't think you need to, but you know.
Hey! Fuckface! Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What do you do?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on, let's get you someplace safe.
How fast am I supposed to beat it on Nightmare? I haven't looked yet. Now loading.
I think.
Under 2 hours. Huh. Funny that they give you less time for hardcore and then more time for Nightmare again. I'm gonna have to go back and beat that standard without the rocket launcher and whatnot.
Oh, come on.
Also, at some point I'm gonna start trying to do these playthroughs without the
Sorry, we're gonna have to
infinite
go
pistol
around.
either.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Just to be like, hey look, I did it.
I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
I don't like Ben. Oh.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands.
Oh.
I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard
This is the 90s. I
Countermeasure
didn't know
Service.
that was the thing.
BCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? You don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming?
Weird that it lets you
Come on,
aim at him
this
for a
way.
second, but not actually fire. Because it, like, puts away after a second. Oh no, all my bullets, whatever will I do? In before, on Nightmare, you aren't allowed to use any of the optional weapons. Shit.
Hey, Captain. This fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Victor.
Mikhail Victor.
Okay, first things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
It's funny how his
Alright.
accent really isn't that bad. Like, acting as though it's the worst Russian accent ever. It's as though that's really the only kind I can actually do. So I'm
Jill?
pretending the game is also doing it.
topside
so I
yet?
can feel
Working
better.
on it.
So what's
What?
the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Yeah, shut up. I'm trying to pick stuff up. Bitch, I've already... Oh! The Magnum's just here? Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be some hot nonsense of a playthrough. I am suddenly very excited and glad I'm doing this. 3 seconds in, I have the Lightning Hawk? Huh. And before Nemesis just fucking busts down the
It almost
wall
looks
and
like I
shit,
could get
and I
this
shit my
working if I
pants.
plug in the right... whatever it is.
The one downside is that I do not have the other... Oh, here these two are. Hell yeah. Gladly take that. Alright. The Magnum, huh? The gun you have for 5 seconds in the regular playthroughs, they give you 5 seconds in this one? I mean, I guess it evens out.
We're survivors. We've got to get that train
I
moving.
feel like I'm playing a randomizer now. I can appreciate that feeling in an actual difficulty of a game. Oh! That actually didn't hurt me bad at all. I was honestly thinking I was dead by how slow I started, tapping. Now, I can't help but feel that this means that Nemesis is going to, like, immediately show up, and it's like, hope you didn't blow your Magnum ammo early. Wow, there's 3 zombies just right there, huh? At least. Dear God, that is so many of them. Whew! Okay. Thank God for the infinite ammo handgun. Alright, a flashbang right there does make sense. It's now a lot more understandable how they expected me to get through that. Oh, you're probably gonna be a zombie later then. Woo! Got lucky there. Take it. quick, actually. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They replaced 2 zombies right here with 6. They added in 4 zombies. They added in twice as many zombies. Not they doubled the amount of zombies right there. They added in twice the amount. Fuck. This difficulty is not going to play around. I thought they were actually breaking that down. Okay, you're going to get up later. I'll take that, because I'm sure I will be making as much shotgun shells as I possibly can. Although anything I can save up for magnum ammo will be useful, because I already have it, which is still ridiculous to me. Actually surprised I managed to down him. I was going into that, I was expecting to have to use the barrel. Nope. They fell down faster than I thought. Okay. Well, good. That leaves that barrel for later, where I'm sure I will need it. Oh, dear God. That is so many of them. Please restart generator. Whew, good. You should have been in that. You know, some of them are getting out of the shocky sooner than the other ones. Well, part of me is thinking I should really get closer so that I can actually hit them more often. 1, infinite ammo. Who cares? 2, I'm pretty sure none of the ones on the ground would get up until I was closer. Alright, so again, they changed the 3 zombies here for, like, 6. Oh God. Are they gonna break down the door when I'm this far away? I don't know. I'm hearing a gate breakdown as well. I don't know where that is. Come on. Are they not gonna break this down? Alright. Well, I can't open it while they're banging on it, so guess I can't go in there yet. Oh, up here is gonna suck, especially if they've added in any zombies, which they probably have. Bastards. I don't know what that noise was. Ammo, yippee. Maybe I'll finally see what that's useful for. on this run. I hope not. I hope I never see what that's useful for. Mostly because I can't think of a single reason why that should be useful, because the only thing in my head it would make sense for would be ring around the rosies with someone, but not Mr. X, Nemesis is way faster than you, so I feel like that wouldn't work. Now, if Mr. X was in this, which is what I was thinking, that would make sense, because then it would be useful. What the fuck? Cool. No one's in here. I don't like that. It's funny how them removing an enemy is way scarier than them adding one. I think it's like, what, 937? 937. At least it usually is. Oh, hey, they didn't actually change it. I thought they would. Alright, it's got the same item, though, which is a shame. Why can't I upgrade you? What would have upset me the most if it was in there would have been an upgrade for the Magnum. Because that would be a bad sign that I would need that soon. Aha! Gotcha! I figured someone was in there. Was not expecting a female zombie, because I was assuming it would be the zombie that's usually inside. I'm pretty sure that's not. Oh! Already one of you, huh? At least those zombies are real. It's real easy to tell when they're still alive. You know, because the spider thing on their head's still up and alive and existent. Okay, so they're already out and about, which just makes me more worried that Nemesis is hanging out somewhere that he usually isn't and could jump me anytime. Don't like that low rumbling I hear. I was kind of going through this nonchalantly, and then I'm like, wait, they've changed where enemies are. One could be in here. I suddenly panicked. Oh, found one of those. Good. I don't think this was here. I should definitely go and turn that in before I progress the story at all. Because, again, I'm sure Nemesis is going to pop out sooner than he did on other difficulties. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm not even going to go over there yet. Not going to try and go in the donut shop or anything. In before, once you enter this room, Nemesis hangs out on this side of the donut shop, and as soon as you go through, he shows up. The only thing that is going to make me less paranoid and anxious this run is when Nemesis finally shows up, which is what I'm paranoid and anxious about, so it'll accomplish nothing. But at least I won't be scared no more. All those bodies are gone. Neat. What's behind gem number 1? I'll take it. Thank you. Slot number 2. What time is it? 7:30. I'll go for at least another half hour. But I might call it early, because, again, I've got a headache and it's not going away. I want to make my room nice and dark and just kind of rest, and then go to bed eventually. Do know for a fact, in my current mental and emotional state, that Nemesis, depending on how he shows up and jumps out on me, could absolutely actually make me cry right now. And as funny as that would be on stream to happen, I don't want it to. So, game, will you actually let me enter the donut store, or? I don't like that light flickering. I don't like how empty this all is. Can't help but feel like the game is definitely telling me I should go in the railway before any of this. Or the odds one of these two is gonna grab me while I focus on the guy on the door. Wow, he was not stopping on that door. Before Nemesis is just hanging out in what I think is a safe room right here. Get ready for a lot of this. I'm at my utmost paranoid here. When they give you the strongest weapon in the game as like one of the first pickups on the harder difficulty, it's not a good sign. They're planning on doing bad things to me. I think don't want those bad things to happen. And before all the zombies right here have spawned. Alright, so I probably can't get in there right now. Now they're tearing the place up. I can't grab the hose still, which is actually what I can.
This must be the subway company's offices.
Nothing actually useful in here? Alright. Okay, let's grab the hose. You guys gonna bust down the door before I do it? Or are you gonna wait till I do it? Well, that's not exactly what I wanted. Oh, nope, she double tapped me there. Nothing I could do. Oh, we finally see this death. Now that's kind of neat. That's a neat death. Knee alpha parasite. There's that Nemesis Alpha. How far back am I? This far back, huh? Well, that's okay. My head's bothering me. Actually, I'm gonna call it even earlier than I thought. Good night, YouTube.